One day I realized I was keeping my wounds open and fresh as evidence to a trial that would never come. Is something that I read and I have never been like so shocked or been like, wow. I mean, it's been a while and it just really made me think, I feel like I do that a lot. Sometimes when stuff happens and you get hurt or, somebody hurt you or whatever, at least for me, when that isn't seen by other people, when it's not observed, it feels like you're not seen or observed. And I feel like there's definitely a better way to say it, but I can't really think of it right now. It's like, this saying, if a tree falls in the woods and no one is there to hear it, did it make a sound? And obviously, yeah, but it's like, I feel that way so often. If I'm not observed, do I exist? And it's this like really big like thing to think about, I guess. And so I feel like because of people potentially feeling that way, a lot of times we want our pain and our grief to be observed almost as a way of proving that it's real. I don't know, like to validate your feelings on the matter. I need a drink. Anyway, and because of that, I feel like a lot of people tend to hold on to stuff and tend to, not necessarily heal and to keep those wounds open because we are waiting for somebody to, I don't know. It's like when somebody you love hurts you and you're like, look what you did. You hurt me, because you're fishing for some sort of empathy or some sort of caring, out of that person. You want, like, can't you see how much it hurts? Like, can't you see what you're doing to me? And like I said, because you don't get that from a situation, from a breakup, from, a friendship ending, from family, whatever, when something happens like that and you don't get that from that other person, you don't feel acknowledged that you have that pain throughout life, and over time, you tend to not heal and not progress and not, do that. And I'm not saying that for everybody, obviously. There are, I'm sure, plenty of people who don't necessarily feel that way. But for the people that do, that's why I'm talking about it right now. And something that I really want to do moving forward is obviously to like heal. I feel like we're always working on ourselves and trying to better ourselves, which is really important. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just really wanted to like share that because I feel like, in a way, making this video to anyone who sees it is acknowledging that pain, and acknowledging that life is tough. And, also just talking about, hey, like, you need to remember, like, in the nicest way, let it go, and that's really hard. And it's definitely easier said than done, but that's also what my YouTube channel is about, trying to see the progress that I make along the way and sharing with other people, and, if I can do it, you can do it kind of thing, and shifting your mentality that way versus, I guess in a negative aspect. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to add or if I should just end it here, you know? I look interesting. I just got off of work. I can't help it, guys. If I do not start recording, I will forget completely what I'm gonna talk about, so yeah. I think that's all, actually. I think this will just be like a quick little chat, very quick. Like, subscribe. I'm trying to make this channel into something, so we will see. Good luck, everybody.